Hello, my name is Christy McLennan and I'm from Career Analyst WA, and I'm really excited that you're going to be doing the Morrisby Career Profile session with us. This video is to give you some background on what the test is all about and how it is going to help you decide on the best study and career options for you. Now, I'm sure you have experienced at some stage worry or concern about what subjects to choose and what career is going to suit you. You might wonder if you have the skills or if it will suit your personality or even if you will enjoy it when you get there. Now, there are even some jobs that you probably don't even know exist yet, and new jobs are coming about as technology changes all the time. Often or sometimes students will follow in the career path of their parents or their older siblings, but just because you're related, it actually doesn't mean that you will enjoy the same job or that your brain prefers working the same way. There are many free and cheap career tests online, and these focus mainly on interests, but there's a lot more to it than that. The Morrisby Online test is going to give you career suggestions that match your abilities, interests, and your personality, which is very unique. The testing is not like any exam you've taken before, and every person who takes this test is really surprised and really glad when they get the results back because of how helpful it is. So it's really important that you just do your best on the day, and you will be really glad when you get the results at the end. You're going to get information about your strengths and talents, and this will help you with your subject and career choices right through into adulthood. The tests measure many different things, and they may tell you where your strengths and weaknesses lie. Some sections are going to feel easier to you, and some are going to seem harder. This is normal because we are all different. And also, you are not expected to be able to finish all the questions, as this test is for people of all ages, and this is completely okay. Job happiness and satisfaction is really important, so we hope that this helps you find a career path which you will enjoy and succeed at. So what kind of things are tested? We look at how your brain works with different information, words, numbers, shapes, patterns, diagrams, real life things. We're also going to ask you about your interests and your career preferences. You do not need to study it all or write anything down, but we will give you some practice questions. We mix all of these results together to give you an online interactive report and career suggestions which you can access for life. Okay, we're just going to have a look at a sample report now. Okay, so in the sample report, under the profile tab, there are 6 tabs across here, which is each section of the report. So first of all, it's going to tell you about your aptitudes or your abilities and how that kind of rates. This is just an error bar to say that you could really be anywhere between there. So you get information about how you process words, numbers, problem solving, shapes, and mechanical information. You can also click on any of these for further explanation. It then gives you a very detailed explanation which is unique to you, and this is really good to read over to get more information. You'll just click the next button, and this will take you to the next section of the report, which is interests. Now this tells you where you prefer to work. So clearly this person is not going to enjoy being a journalist or an author or working with computers, but they would like to advise people or work in science. It gives you a bit of a summary of yourself. You can specify if you're particularly good at music or sport or art or things like this, because we can't test for that. You get a detailed description, and you can also retake some further tests into the careers families, and you can actually retake your interest questionnaire because we are aware that interests will change over time. The next section is your work style. So it gives a bit of a summary as to sort of your work style and how you operate, and it will put you on, I guess, a sort of a graph to say which kind of person you are. And then again, you'll get a description and also information about your work style. So this is really important for a job. You may be interested in the topic, but it may not suit your work style. So this is really important. The next section is your workplace environment. So clearly this person would rather deal with the public or work indoors, perhaps in an office. They would definitely not like to work outdoors. So this all can add into your job satisfaction. So here's a summary. The next section is your personality. Again, it gives a little bit of a summary as to what your personality is like, and then you get the levels here and a description. You can also retake the personality questionnaire because these things can change over time, although a lot of them are fairly set, but you can retake it perhaps at the end of school if you wish. The next section is your study interests. Now, to get this section working, you actually need to take the study interests questionnaire, and it's a questionnaire that learns as you answer more and more about you, and it tailors the questions. So this gives ideas about what areas of study might suit you. The next section, so now that we're out of the profile tab, we actually go into the careers tab. Now, these careers suggestions are based on all of your test results. Now you can actually change, now this will be for Australia, and this is a UK version. You can select whether you're going to think you're going to get a very high score on your WACE or something different to that. And you can also enter in what you think you may do. Go to uni, get a diploma or get a job or not sure. And you can also change things here. You can also order the career suggestions based on different things that you think are most important. You can put a star against jobs that you like. You can bin any jobs that you think you do not like, and you can view them later. Now, any job you can actually click on. You might not really know what an audiologist is, so you can actually click on every job. It will give you a description of this job, related careers which you may wish to consider, which are similar, and then it will give you more information. So all of these are links that are given to you where you can find out more information. You can add it to your favorites if you wish, and you can print information if you wish, or copy and paste it. The next section is your options at 16, or options going into year 11 and 12. So you can pick subjects that you're planning on taking and which ones you're not taking, or if you're not sure, and it will suggest how relevant these subjects are to the career suggestions given. You can also add any other subjects if you wish. There is a section about apprenticeships and traineeships, so some of these are suggested, and again you can favourite them if you think that they are relevant to you. Options at 18 plus would be looking at what to do after year 12, and these will be listed. You can also check if you're thinking that you'll be finishing school in year 10, doing a certificate, a diploma, or getting a degree, and this will change what is in the list of jobs here to suit. The planner is a summary of things that you've favorited, and this will be populated for you, and you can also review each section and add things in, so it's a really great summary. You also have a notes section, so if you're copying and pasting any information about jobs that you find when you click on them, you can pop it in here and then it's all in one place and you can't lose it, and that will be saved. You can also download your PDF report, bearing in mind that when you change and favourite certain jobs, the printable report changes every time. So don't download and print it until you've been through the sections. So again, to get back to the profile, click on the profile tab, and then there's 6 tabs within, and then the other options for your study and careers are along the top. Okay, so we've looked at the sample report. Now, we also have some practice questions for you. So we do suggest that everybody completes this before the testing day so that you're familiar, although we do have extra practice questions on the day before each section. The test day is broken up into sections of around 10 minutes each, and when you are done, you will be able to view your results straight away by logging in. So here's the link to go for the practice questions, and here's an example here. What do all the words have in common? They are all pieces of furniture, and so you need to pick the option that is the correct answer. So if you can just do that now, good luck with the practice questions, and I look forward to seeing you in the testing room. Bye-bye.